All right, 8 minutes before 11 o'clock. Robin, is there really such thing as learning by osmosis?
I think so.
Can you actually learn just by being with somebody?
I think you can.
I'm going to try over the phone line. You think it'll happen over the phone line?
I think so. We'll give it a shot.
Tom Cunningham is on the phone with Dasia Colley. I hope I'm saying her name right. Tom is the current host and a former Honda Campus All-Star Challenge National Champion from 1991. And Dasia is a student at Stillman College, and they're talking to us about the All-Star Challenge National Championship Tournament that took place it just ended yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just finished up. Okay, so let's find out about this. Good morning, Tom and Dasia. It's an honor to have both of you. And Dasia, I hope I'm saying your name correct or close.
It's Dasia and Colley, like the dog.
Oh, Dasia Colley. Okay. And where are you?
We are in
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, you're in L.A. Wait a minute. It's 10, 8, 9. You're up early.
Yeah, we were here at 4 o'clock, actually.
So the event just ended up yesterday, right? You had like 5 days or so?
It did, and out of those 5 days, there were 3 days of competition. We had 2 days of round-robin competition, and that expanded schedule allowed us to take the kids to the beach so they could see the Pacific Ocean, some of them for the first time.
Oh, really?
Little team-building activities. We had a lip-sync battle to help them blow off steam, and it was really a part of an overall event of competition resulting in the national championship, which went to Jackson State this year.
Wow. And how do you prepare for this? I mean, I always watch the TV shows with the quiz shows and wonder, how do people do this stuff?
We prepare by using the HCAS format online, and what we do is we play games against one another and
really?
practice. Yes, and each team from each school, they might have a different schedule of practices. Like my team, we practice from 5:30 p.m. to about 8 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. And so what we do is we perform buzzer drills, we do, scrimmages and ultimate challenge drills, and quiz each other.
And how did your team place this year?
We did not place in the top, but we did do better in the end. We gave it everything we had. But, we can only do better next year.
This is the kind of quiz, kind of a competition. You have to have sleep, right? I mean, you cannot stay up late and expect to do well. Or am I wrong about that?
You're not wrong at all.
So can you give us an example of the kind of things you were doing?
You mean activity-wise?
Yeah, like a question. Let's see if Robin knows the answer. I know all the answers. No, I'm teasing. But how do you prepare? I guess you just study, huh?
We study, and then some of it is just, general knowledge, and I hate to say it like this, but sometimes it's just common sense stuff as well.
Really?
So, like, say the category is pop culture, the question might be which rapper is married to, the big artist. They have 3 wonderful children.
Oh, Jay-Z. Is it Jay-Z? Nice.
Now it's on to a bonus question.
Wait a minute. Robin, how'd you know that? Okay.
We watched the documentary the other day on Jay-Z.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only way I know that.
Yeah, he was talking to David Letterman. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm guessing the subjects vary. I mean, do you have history at all in there? That's my heart.
There are really more than 15 broad subject categories, and that includes science, art, mathematics, history, geography, current events, pop culture, sports, as well as religion, arts, literature. So really almost anything you can imagine. And these students put a lot of work in, not only quizzing themselves on questions that might play, but also writing their own questions so that they can kind of understand how a writer might prepare their clues.
Really? Wow.
As well as traveling to nearby schools to do scrimmages and watching other shows, news shows, to kind of keep them up on current events and reading websites.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a lot of preparation, just as much preparation as you would expect from an athlete.
Yeah.
daily practices.
And the winning teams, does their school get the grants?
Yeah, so this year Jackson State earned a $75,000 grant for their institution. Each institution that participates earns some portion of an overall grant pool. So even if you only make it to the national qualifying tournaments, you're guaranteed, the schools are guaranteed $1,000. And if you make it to the nationals in Torrance, you're guaranteed at least $3,000. So it goes from $3,000 all the way up to $75,000 for an overall annual grant package of more than $350,000. And over the past 29 years, nearly $9 million.
Dasia, did you get stumped? Was there a question that stumped you? Yeah?
Of course, there's always a question, no matter what the category.
Can you ask me? I want to see if I know it. I promise I won't Google. I'm not Googling.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask, what's the lady's name? Alexa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that was actually kind of interesting, we had a category in the Ultimate Challenge, which is 10 questions in a 1-minute countdown.
Oh, wow.
And it was about Latin translation names for current Major League Baseball. So, without using Google, can you tell me which baseball team would have been translated into Latin into audaces?
The Audaces.
Audaces.
The Astros.
The clock is ticking.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Okay, so think about the word audacious or audacity. See if that helps you.
I don't know. The Yankees?
Audacious or
The Yankees?
It would be the Braves.
Oh, the Braves.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, my gosh. Well, forget it. You know what? This is like if I'm in a 5K run, I'm going to come in last.
Right.
Oh, wow.
You know, there are some students, some Orlando natives, that were definitely a part of the competition this year, too. So Norma Davis, who plays for Albany State, is an Orlando native, as well as Maurice Kendrick, who played for Tuskegee. And Tuskegee ended up being in the Final Four this year,
Wow.
or the Elite Eight this year. So Tuskegee is a 2-time national champ. This is Jackson State's second win. And so the competition has produced outstanding students, some of whom have gone on to become literally NASA rocket scientists. We've had at least 2 former participants who have gone on to become HBCU presidents, and one of those presidents was even at the competition this year. He's the president of Virginia State.
Wow.
And overall, we had more than 25 HBCU presidents or senior executives to come and support their students as a part of the 2018 National Championship.
Do you know,
Nice.
I've said this before, we have the privilege, Robin and I, of having the cream of the crop on our show. And Dasia, you are obviously up there. Both of you are, Tom and Dasia, obviously. So did you, Dasia, do you think you'll take the learning skills, I guess, that was necessary probably through the rest of your life, right?
I sure will.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it's an honor to be able to speak to both of you. Dasia and Tom, good luck with everything. Go on Jeopardy. They win lots of money on that show.
You guys have a great day.
Thank you. We'll be right back.
Here is your 1-minute news brief from the source WOCA. A petition has been created calling for the repeal of a new Florida law that will prohibit beachgoers from